like you're kind of skipping the what is it? You're skipping the photo finishes when it comes to a font, right? Yeah. I did hear that. Tough to say. Yeah, the mod may be the main part. Okay. Thank you for answering. Why did you fucking watch all that? But anyways, GG's to both players. So let's go on to the
when my mic kicks in. There we go. Oh, okay. I. There we go. Welcome to Roulette Rivals 15 match between Rommel of the Far East, aka Rommel, and SovietDubov, aka Soviet. Double Sapienza. Whoa. Arriving in a minute and a half. Which I love their Sapienza, not complaining. And so do both of our players, having played 10 and 10 times each. Great range of experiences in Sapienza, so don't blame them for picking it. Although both players notably with unfortunate win-loss ratios. But hey, someone's got to win this. Just checking that my mic is working now, question mark, because I believe I've actually dislodged the hearing part of the headset, but the mic bit should still work. I don't have to hear the stream. Just crossing my fingers that I don't know what is my issues with sound, but actually I can just unmute the stream. And then maybe I'll hear my own voice playback too if I twiddle that. Yep, sure enough. Should be able to hear me. Oh, perfect. Anyway, spin arriving now, and the spin is Silvio Caruso to be eliminated with electrocution in the suit, and Francesca DeSantis to be eliminated with a shotgun as mentioned security. Oh, electrocution Silvio, that's like the sink in the... Oh, the sink in the study is a broken one? If I'm not mistaken. It's like you have to use the one in Roberto's bathroom. I seem to remember that sink being weird. And mansion security is fun because there's lots of different mansion security, you know. Take your pick from what sort of jacket you want. I do love a disguise where both players might pick a slightly different like guard to disguise as. Both players loading in quite quickly there. Both to the safe house with their various types of robe. Heading straight in, because yeah, get to pick up the shotgun and just starting in the suit. Lovely, lovely. Ah, Pidgey, maybe just completely... I think Cavan's commentary is probably more worthy to be listened to than what may be rambling on my part. So, you're welcome to make them louder than me. And both players quickly getting up to the 230 ISO on Francesca, although with a spin as simple as this, you're going to be getting there quite early. Possibly meaning while you're there, you might as well shoot the observatory door? No, because there's no sinks if you do that. Hey, it's no self-deprecation. It is a voicing of the talents of the shoutcasting team, and that, like, it's like how I'm good at roulette maybe, but I'm not going to beat everyone every day. So it's acknowledging the abilities of others is being good too. Very good too. Well, there you go. Both Francescas taking their time. There, yeah, got a trank dart. Synchronized tranking, like that is, and then not quite synchronized shotgunning. Oof, this is very close. It's just because that, like, slower shotgun was balanced out by the body not wanting to be dragged. Noticeably... Oh yeah, because the guard's tranked, so you might as well leave the body there. And now, bring in Silvio along. Now, my headset's force of nature, the eighth wonder of the world. It breaks and unbreaks. Anyway, just like that guard's head, knocked out, ready to not get in the way of this dragging of Silvio. Yeah, Rommel just with slightly more in-game time, yet Soviet Silvio's been a bit faster. So this is really interesting. I mean, assuming nothing happens, I would see a photo finish. Cool. Well, I didn't jinx it because I said something untoward. Unless something untoward happened, so you cannot blame me. Blame the chef. Always the chef. No. I absolutely. Which does now Rommel gets to overflow these sinks with three and 3.5 minute lead. Getting to run away. Was that the EMP being used just then? Wasn't looking. No, there is still the EMP to destroy the virus. Perfect. It took them all away. Deeply tragic.
All objectives complete. Now head towards the next.
Rommel finishing in 5 minutes and 35 seconds. Look at them before the match. Yeah, Soviet unfortunately quite far set quite. Well, maybe this spin will be even greater. And sure enough, that is a personal best from Rommel there. Splendid. Wow. Putting the lifetime performances up to 560 and 281 for each of the players respectively. Wonderful map record, one of the many from Scruffy. Oh, very good. That's just all the spins buttons. That's the records button. Sylvia list was the record. Oh. Making noise. There we go. That's the mic back. My apologies. Anyway, I'm gonna reread the record for Sapienza. Sniper Rifles, Mansion Star, Flawless Cyclist. Which, I mean, I think swapping out Cyclist lets some players get a record out of that. Or record from that. Oh, yep, okay. Yeah, this. I think I may have to invest in new splitters or even a new headset because of how egregious my sound often is. Anyway, Sapienza in 1 minute. Gives a good chance to knock down the personal bests. I mean, we've seen one personal best being beaten already. I found out my personal best for Sapienza is 24 minutes, so I can only dream of getting the personal best down. New challenge there, Sapienza Sports Club. Get your new impact explosive. Presumably a weapon that has so far not been used to complete a spin with impact explosive. Oh, that Marrakesh spin is whatever spin I was doing last time I was doing roulette, but the spin's here. Onto the spin. I'll go back to it after this. Silvio Caruso injected poison as the Red Plumber, and Francesco De Santis to eliminate with a sniper rifle with the hazmat suit. I'm holding back the Among Us joke. Just it's there's an Among Us joke there. It's loading in, going for the Red Plumber first from Rommel's side. Didn't quite catch Soviet's starting location. Oh, Virus Law. I love Virus Law. I mean, I only ever used it for falling object, but like, would love to see that. Ah yeah, Soviet starting in the lab. Nice different runs coming up, which would be nice. Of course, with the lab start, you gotta wait for that pesky enforcer. And Rommel, meanwhile, having to run through quite a few cameras around the church, so we'll have to confront that somewhere. Possibly in the lab when going for the virus. Actually, both players now yellow guns. But hey, Sapienza's got plenty of camera boxes. Admittedly, some of them perhaps quite out of the way for this spin, but anyway. Both players making their way around, getting the cameras, Soviet dealing with them. Oh, my mic is... yes, there you go. Ripping, unfortunately, while going for those quick camera box destruction, getting out of the way. I'm gonna hope the mic doesn't disconnect again. Of course, shout at me if I go silent for too long. Ooh, Rommel shooting at the camera, getting seen by one of those two guards, possibly old Alexis Queso, the one that walks around. Sent back to the church, as if the rip literally killed 47 briefly, only for 47 to wake again, but in the coffin. Well, yeah, both players back to being quite close. There's only like a 20-second lead to Soviet currently. And strats-wise, we have to see how it goes, because I feel like both of these could do quite well. Assuming the virus is about to go down on Soviet's end. And sure enough, there we go, that's the EMP throw. Line it up, and there it goes. There, it doesn't actually explode, but that guy's gonna pick it up. He's a little EMP thief, depending on where it lands. Nope, not this time though, thankfully. Oh, up. Both players go up the stairs. Up different sets of stairs. But they're on the up. Literally. Yeah, so, yeah, getting the 230, yeah, might as well. And then being able to detonate the virus straight after, that will work out quite nicely. Should, of course, nothing go away. Like, that is a caveat for anything I say. It will only work if it doesn't go wrong. Just gotta wait for that timing. Rommel, meanwhile, getting potentially up to Francesca, because you can also shoot the observatory panel while you're up there, which would get you the Silvio side of the spin. Oh, there goes Francesca from Soviet's end. One target down. I think, oh. Well, considering Red Plumber. Bubble might have the lead here, I think, assuming this, Francesca's body is handled properly. That's the key thing. Which, that is not proper handling of that body. I don't know if that's proper handling of that body. I don't know how close the guard will get to that door. So it's either perfect, or it's going to be red guns in a minute or two.
Taking a casualty. Looks like an accident.
Soviet taking most direct path to the Red Plumber.
I repeat, there's been an accident requesting immediate medevac. Diddy now.
Straight through the staff rooms. Now Silvio on Rommel's end is in the well, in the study, ready for getting injected poisoned. Ooh, gotta land this pokey poison and not punch Silvio in the face. That's no. Yeah. You have the trank. You have the trank. You use the trank. Soviet also notably not destroying the virus just yet. Potentially waiting just for exit to do it, unless the EMP thief took the EMP, then walked off, and then it went off. No, there's still a remote in pocket. Phew. Well, both players getting the Red Plumber disguise at the same time, just with a 4.5 minute difference between their times.
Maintenance. Hi.
Soviet do be plumbing. And with the key card, able to get back into the building quite easily, not having to like shoot at guards to get them to open the door.
Who are you? Do I know you?
But it is illegal to, yeah, be a random plumber and, you know, open a door you don't have a key card for. It's a rip. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Not ideal. Let's see, the moment silence there. I mean, that, I was thinking about that quite hard practicing for Miami. Ooh, incoming ad breaks, snooze that. Anyway, this is what I do for you as dear caster. Prevent ads. And also forget to do predictions. Next round, you know, bet your fish. No, both players, yep. Not getting back to where they were before. What was I saying about Miami? How with all the race disguises, it's like which disguises can use the keycard doors for the individual like pit stations. Like, so that was on my mind, and sure enough, the Chekhov's keycard legality rules has come into play here.
What the? Possible intruder.
Now,
Sweeping
there's
in.
230 for Rommel. Although, of course, not the right disguise, so it's rather the isolation stage. But the finicky isolation stage. Yeah, I'd be afraid of doing what Rommel's doing. I think I would, like, bite the bullet and go for Red Plumber last. Even if it's slightly slower, I feel like it is more consistent. If there was ever such a thing in Hitman. Oh, that's another virus EMP setup there from Soviet. Now, can Rommel not punch Silvio in the noggin? Yes, using that shank dart. You got him. You might as well use them. There we go. That's the injected poison as the Red Plumber. Down he goes.
Target down. Next up.
Love to see it.
Jessica DeSantis.
Which does put Rommel at quite the advantage, considering Soviet also has to get the Red Plumber. Of course, usual caveat of nothing untoward. Ah, it's good to know, Dime. Yeah.
You made it.
So yeah, the other guard is the one that
Look for something
cheats, so to
important.
speak, and sort of knows exactly where she is. Oh, down Francesca goes again. Love to see the live kill sort of shot over the table. Ooh, does Rommel have an EMP? Or did the EMP fail? Noticeably. Oh wait, yeah, going for the hazmat suit. Yep. Yep, yep, that is part of the spin. Might as well take it down while you're there.
Ether lab requires a key card.
Entering the ether lab requires a keycard and a uniform, eh?
Are within
Oh, I gotta get a keycard and uniform before you get into the ether lab. Thanks, Diana. Ever so helpful. I don't get what activates that line. Like proximity to a lab technician disguise? Soviet attacking doors with guns, as to not have to illegally open them later. Eventually, finding the sweet spot to shoot the door open. But Blunt, when you're trying to get back in, it's going to be illegal to. Oh, wait, is this for Soviet? If for Soviet, if you're, yeah, getting back in, because that was a rip last time. There's that kitchen assistant seeing was what set back Soviet. Ah, you see, entering the ether lab requires a keycard and a uniform. Luckily, it seems both are within reach. Hope that helps. Oh, down goes Red Plumber, and up goes the disguised 47. Lovely, lovely. It's like mirrored. I say mirrored gameplay as in left versus right, not same versus same. Like Red Plumber on the right side, Hazmat Suit on the left side. That's quirky, you know. Oh, more incoming ad breaks. Go away. No ads, except for when it's a middle of a round, not the middle of a round. Oh, Rommel getting the sniper rifle shot onto Francesca.
Two targets
Just
down.
leaves the
Now
virus.
destroy the virus.
Oh. And yellow guns, so don't forget the camera box. That must be heartbreaking though. Like the idea of leaving a mission, yellow guns, thinking you're green, hitting the done button, no. Damn. Ooh, it's shooting at the virus. Might as well. If you got the rifle. And hey, does that drop. Lovely, lovely.
Objectives complete. Now head towards an exit.
Shoots the box nice and smooth. That's an enforcer guard coming up that side though. Watch out. Maybe crouch. Okay, regardless. Rommel gets out and finishes in 15 minutes and 7 seconds. Whew. That was quite fast paced, that last bit.
Score 4-0.
There we go, that's the confirmation, which... Oh, Miami next. Oh. Anyway, I'm going to do the commercial as to not get Miami interrupted, and also a prediction while that commercial runs. So, see you in 30 seconds, unless you're lucky enough not to get an ad. The prediction. Only I had my admins here. There you go, that's the one that's a bad block. Yeah. Yeah, ad block. I should invest in one of those. Because it lets me use Sporkle on a school computer and I constantly get reminded, hey, please turn your ad block off. I love getting told to turn my ad block off because then I can say no. I will not turn the ad block off. It's what gives me power in this world. Getting to look poor old Sporkle.com in the eyes and say, no, I'm gonna do your quizzes for free. Anyway, lovely Miami. With 9 plays and 2 plays from each player respectively. Gotta get those Miamis up. You gotta do lots of Miami. It makes the world go round, or so I'm told. Gives Soviet a chance to set personal best as well. Is that true, Rupan? I probably should have. Probably didn't even use set up a prediction because yeah, Afro is one of my mods, so I would have been able to have done it when the summoning inevitably happens. Anyway, bet your fish. You have 30 seconds to bet your fish. Go gamble your fish, or at least predict who you think will win if you're in a country that doesn't let you do that. The country that would prefer that you just buy the fish and eat the fish, not use them as currency. Well, we're penguins. We do what we want with fish because we can. What am I saying? That's a nice, like predicted loadout. I like this sort of these predicted loadouts, sort of ones that you leave there, and if the spin is just right, you can start immediately. I love those sorts of loadouts. I mean, I was lucky enough to have one of those things earlier today. The 2 Miamis, I think I got to load straight in. So fingers crossed, this spin will let, you know, maybe both players get to just go straight in play. That's the fun of
Duel starts in
a good
10
loadout.
seconds. 9, 8, 7.
Anyway, the
6,
spin
5,
is live.
4,
The spin is
3.
Sierra
2,
Knox to be eliminated with a
Eliminate
screwdriver
the
as one of the
target.
Calhoun mechanics, and Robert Knox to be eliminated with a shotgun as a Kronstadt mechanic. Well, that is not a spin for poisoning the shot glass, is it? Because of the time add. Well, to be fair, you just got to be careful, and then you don't accidentally add 2 minutes and 40 seconds onto the vase. Yeah, it's a fast one, I think. Well, you still have to run round and get Robert the laptop or my son. Yeah, getting the bag of sugar, not rice. That famous American dish that has rice in. But then again, there's probably many dishes that have granulated sugar. That's why there's so many bags in Miami. Oh, Soviet taking longer to load in, possibly because of the console. You know, those load times. I mean, just look at Ducker. If you want to know how long an Xbox load time is on especially on like Xbox One or One S, both of those load times can take a while, which, you know, helps in a photo finish, I guess. It does also put Rommel like in the paddock, but then again, Soviet's race is going to end guaranteed at 1:36, whereas Rommel is going to have to sit through a cutscene. So it should maybe it will balance out. Ooh, Soviet though, disguising as a Kowloon mechanic, which according to Blunts does add 2 minutes and 40 seconds onto the race, if I remember from when I asked a question recently. Oh, with that. See, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Those keycard doors. That Kowloon mechanic shouldn't be using a keycard door to get into the Kronstadt pit. Like, what's that about? This does put Rommel in the lead quite a bit though, with how long this race. But the race is going to take 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
47. The race is over. Sierra will be coming off the track any time now.
Pidgey, you do shots. You do the shots. But if you equip the Kowloon mechanic or the Kronstadt mechanic disguised as it adds 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Tut tut. SMH. SMH.
Quite the handful, as I understand.
Shaking my head. At least Soviet is getting good use out of this extended time and knocking out a Kronstadt mechanic. Whoa, what? What? Wrong disguise. Which just put Soviet in the lead, so yeah, Pidge, you're right. You simply saw into the future. Yes. Yeah, the shots. Which, yeah, now means race ends at just above 4 minutes. 1:36 plus 2:40. I'd take out the cameras if I was Soviet with yellow guns. Yeah, this is a sugar spin. I mean, that's subjective. Yeah, no. I think I would start Kowloon mechanic, and then use sugar. I think I can get to the Kronstadt pit with a bag of sugar in less than 1:36. Especially with the two disguises that delay it. Like, it's the grain bag, so to speak. I will not go on either side of this debate of is it sugar or is it rice. Because, you know, it's wherever you want it to be. This is a free free world, but free world where Sierra has been eliminated on SovietDubov's side. Getting the kill, now that she's wanted to get out the car. Rommel, meanwhile, not too far behind. Sierra getting peekabooed as we speak, or walking to the peekaboo spot as we speak. Does put Soviet in the lead though, especially with the disguise business. That does put Soviet in a good lead currently. Yeah. Although why is Rommel not switch back to waiter this time? Because, you know, the Kronstadt pit has many mechanics, you might as well just knock out another one and just accept that. But there is a bag of cocaine on Miami, yeah. On the, on Hector.
Target down.
There you go, that's Sierra down on Rommel's side. Now, good old-fashioned shotgunning the laptop, I hope. Yeah. Yes, this wonderful thing to do on console, trying to shoot the laptop, but hey, with a shotgun, it will eventually hit. Eventually. I'm concerned though for, like, if Soviet has a pistol, because the cameras need to go down. Well, you can just shank those two guards, come to think of it. Well, the cameras need to be dealt with before it's time, and what is Rommel doing? Well, in the disguise required at least, so, you know, if it works, it works. Here's Robbie, good old Bob Knox. And yeah, that's your kill. Very close to that exit, just needing to get out of there. Shoot them cameras. Shoot them gates. And that is finished in 7 minutes, 42 seconds. Lovely, lovely. And also, I would say out the photo finish window. So I'll wait for confirmation of that. Oh, nah, Rob's going to take a while to get around there.
Score.
That's what makes a difference. Up next is New York. I'll pay out that prediction. Ta-da. And I'll set up a new one. There we go, bait your fish. With your fish, you can make me drink water. But hopefully not all of you doing it at once, like that in, in RR14. That was chaos. Never again, never again. New York, another map where... Actually, it's a sequence of maps with unfortunate win rates. So it's... I mean, that's the fun of a map where both players have perhaps quite large losses, is that someone has to win, you know? Someone's going to improve that win rate. With a 2-5-1 for Rommel and a 0-1-0 for Soviet. Could very well be getting a personal best from either player. On that map record, another one of the scruffy ones. Splendid stuff. Like a trophy cabinet. Yeah, crazy. What is the Marrakesh spin that I mentioned quite a while ago? Yeah, that. No, I think, yeah, I'm looking at the spin now, and yeah, no, I think I'm alright with this one, although I assume I did it at some point. I hope I did this spin and didn't just ignore it. I don't know why I answered. Oh, is that my mic disconnecting? I don't like it when the sound goes quiet on one of the streams. It makes you fear for the worst. Let's try not to go 5 minutes without a mic issue challenge. Impossible. Oh, I'm ready for some New York, you know? Fast map. Love to see it.
Duel starts in 10 seconds. 9,
And said spin will be...
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
That drum roll didn't really
2,
work.
1.
Fool as an
Eliminate
investment
the
banker.
target.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like the investment banker disguise because, you know, pick a shirt colour, you know. I mean, most players will likely go for default grey, but Fool, love Fool. I mean, it's my favourite kill method of
That's the head of
all of
security.
them,
Mateo
so
Perez.
I never can complain if any
Backup data
spin has fallen.
That's
But
the
New
first
York
backup
especially,
data disk secured.
I
2
like,
more to locate.
because it's special. I do like Rommel going for that classic run through, therefore meaning you have to go for Okoki to get the disguise. And therefore you get a nice different variant. Soviet meanwhile gets to start up in the ivory towers of the investment floor. Oh, Rommel pausing.
Find anything yet?
You can't pause on New York. That costs you.
Just supposed to let anyone from
That's right.
Unless it doesn't.
Now crap, this old
But it doesn't
building is
cost you.
wi- That's right.
Dealing with those cameras.
Wireless. Now the director hates it.
Dealing with them doors. Meanwhile Soviet
Router installed.
going the other way up the stairs.
Hence the need for IT to drop by every now and again.
Oh, more camera troubles. Both players will need to deal with the camera. Well, both players briefly yellow guns for Rommel, but Soviet will need to get that on the way out.
Calm down, calm down.
That is Athena Savalas, billionaire banker.
Oh, I'd love to see stock crash. But oh, Soviet picking up a keycard, then walking under a camera, then the camera catches the stealing of the keycard, and therefore causing red guns. That is shocking, and that is even more shocking, the sound of the glass breaking as Athena gets pushed out the window on Rommel's side.
That's right.
All is left now is
Building is
getting the data discs
cables anywhere. Well, she had a router installed in her office, but it dies a lot.
off of just oh, what's his name? Fabian Man.
Feel comfortable with this.
It's just a job, you know?
No, Wayne. The job is to find and expose.
Whoever he be, he's getting an egg.
Let anyone from IT in there?
47. That's Fabian
He's
Mann,
been
head of
egged.
accounts at this
Ah.
branch of Milton Fitzpatrick. He should have part of the backup data.
That's
core
not the
on his
data
person.
disc. That is the data disc.
Whatevs.
That's the last objective completed.
Off you
Exfiltrate
go.
the bank, 47. Miss
Soviet
Hall,
meanwhile
of course, looks
stuck,
later.
waiting for the receptionist to move out the way, costing him the round and the match. Rommel finishes in 3 minutes and 9 seconds, smashing the personal best. I think there's a 5 minutes difference between the personal best now. Yeah, GG's.
Score 6 to 2.
6-2. Rommel takes the match. Yep, Soviet, yeah, setting up that kill, unfortunately, too late. We'll see how that has affected the bracket. Which I will need to refresh. Well, Rommel moves up to play Diane in winners bracket round 2. Meanwhile, down in the losers bracket, SovietDubov goes on to play the loser of 21. 21 being Music Inc. versus either Alf or Obs, that observer. I'm sure it'll be a lovely match once the bracket is moved up to it. Oh, Raid Cab, okay. Yes, because upcoming, you know, there's, that's out of date, but Rocky versus Muffin, Raid quick, me Raid. I believe this is the correct channel name to be raiding. There we go. Yes. Off you go. Scram, Galileo. There's more roulette to be had tonight. Enjoy.